Hey guys, thanks for joining me for Uzie's Reviewzies. I have my new friend here, Vivian Chu. Say hey, girl. Hi. So, funny story is that Vivian reached out to me with these products, and the great thing is she's actually sent me the life size sizes of the product. Yeah, the full sizes, thank you. And I am familiar with this company. It is Rodan and Fields. There's a whole process going on here, but what I want to say to you is that I knew them as Proactive. And back in college, I used to use Proactive, and I really loved the product. I ended up stopping using it because I guess my skin cleared up. But Rodan and Fields is where I heard about this particular product. So Vivian, I had a girlfriend actually that approached me about using this product, and the challenge I had was that she only sent me the little sample sizes, so I really didn't have a whole view or testing of the product. And then you reached out to me and sent me the whole line here, and I actually think we started out with a different line. How many lines does this particular product have?
So Rodan and Fields has 4 different lines, and they address the different types of skin concerns that they see in their offices, because they're still practicing dermatologists in San Francisco in the East Bay.
Oh, I didn't know they were local.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. Awesome.
They used to be on Main and Main, but the headquarters now is on Spear.
Okay.
So if you drive by there, you'll totally see
I didn't know they were local. I'm so excited.
Cool. They were trained at Stanford.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. And so the 4 skin concerns that they see mostly is fine lines and wrinkles. So people want products for anti-aging, for sunspots, dark spots, freckles, like what we all have, because we didn't wear sunscreen when we were supposed to. And then we have an acne line, which is sulfur based versus the old Proactive was benzoyl peroxide based. So it's
and that could be really drying.
Yeah. So the sulfur based unblemished line, the purple line, is more for adult acne, I would say, but young people can use it too.
Yeah.
And then we have a line for sensitive skin, because there's a lot of people that have rosacea and just eczema and stuff. And so in order to start using products, you kind of have to start on that line for those that with sensitive skin, so that they can get used to our products and our ingredients, and then move on to whatever skin concern they have. So
how many lines are there altogether then? Is it 4?
There's 4.
4 lines. And then I know that I went online to your website and kind of filled out the
solution tool.
Thank you. Yes. See, I don't know any of the words for all this stuff. But when I first started, when Vivian first sent me the products, I started out with the blue line, which I actually went back to her and said, that doesn't really work for me. My skin feels yucky. I didn't like it. We worked together and figured out that this is actually the product that I need.
And that's the thing about our company. We have a 60-day money-back guarantee. So if you don't like it for whatever reason, we'll find something that works.
I was like, I might need my money back.
Yeah, and we could have gotten it back.
But I wanted to keep going, and I wanted to try it because I trust that company. So we ended up finding this. This is the reverse?
Yes, this is the reverse line. And we actually have 2 different types. So we have a brightening and then a lightening. So with some of those who have really stubborn marks, we use the lightening version. But then this one is the brightening version. This is the one that you are using.
Yeah.
It's for people who feel like their skin's kind of dull. They
totally.
Wanna, bring it out and be more radiant. And so it also helps with minor skin discolorations as far as the
I'm all different colors. I mean, I got brown going up here, white going on down there. Yeah, exactly. And I definitely wanted to bring out, I knew that there was some good skin in there. I wanted to bring it out, but I have never been so happy with the product. And check this out. So I love how it comes in the numbers, because you go, what? Wait, what? What's first? What's next? So the numbers are so helpful to people.
So you start off with the cleanser, which is number 1.
And I like, because it's a little rough, a little exfoliant, but
it's gentle. It's not like a deep exfoliation. Yes. But we do have a product that you exfoliate you can use every 2 to 3 days.
Okay.
So this is a cleanser. And then number 2 is your toner. And then for the brightening line, you have number 3, which is retinol and vitamin C. And
what's the deal with the vitamin C? Why is it so great for your skin?
So it just helps with toning up your skin and addresses, like your fine lines. So there's an anti-aging component of this particular line. It's not just for lightening up your dark spots, like the lightning version. So the reason why it's in 2 different tubes too is because the doctors have done a lot of research, and they found that it's most effective when it's mixed prior to application. So if they mix it in a tube, let's say, and then you it's not as effective. So it's only effective right before you apply it. So that's why you put as even amount as you can on your hand, kind of mix it a little bit, and then you apply it.
Okay.
And I have another tip for you. So when you guys apply your facial products, don't go like this, and then because then it gets all over your hands and not on your face. So
Right. Oh, that's a good one. Thank you. Yeah, because then you're wasting stuff.
Exactly. Yeah. So.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you this. This is not cheap.
No,
this is not cheap, but it's worth it, and it'll last a long time. You know what? Finish the last one, and then I'm going to ask you a couple questions.
And then so the last thing, number 4, is your sunscreen, and obviously don't use it at nighttime. So this is nighttime up to here, and then daytime you just in the morning, you just add in the sunscreen.
That's like the retinol one.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, the sunscreen is what you add in during the day.
Right. And then at nighttime is the
it's the everything. This is nighttime, and then daytime.
I like how it has the nighttime one, because it does feel like, I feel like when I'm sleepy and I'm doing something good for my face.
Yes. Everything's working at nighttime.
How much is this packet?
So this package is $171. And
see, it's not cheap.
Yeah, it's not cheap, but
I've never had better skin. It is totally worth it.
That's awesome. Yeah, and it lasts about 2.5 to 3 months. And it breaks down to be about like $2-ish a day or so. So, when you look at the price you want to pay for what you're, the results, right?
Yeah.
You're probably not going to get that from a drugstore cleanser. It's just to help do a gentle cleanse, but it's not actually going to address any of your skin concerns. So, so that's one of the reasons why I think that, for me at least, I like to spend a little money on some stuff, because I know that I'm going to be.
You have to splurge on that kind of stuff. Yeah. I mean, I think 10 years from now, I'm going to be like, oh my God, I'm so glad I used these products. I'm still looking good.
Yes, exactly. I'm going to be 43 in like a couple of weeks.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Well, you look fabulous.
Thank you.
So I wanted to ask you, one of the things I actually don't like about using step-by-step products, a regimen, is that what?
Yes.
Okay.
Regimen.
Is that I use too much of one thing, maybe not enough of the other thing. I did notice I was running out of this quicker than I was this, and then I got to this, and then so they're all uneven. Am I using too much of this, not enough that, and that one's a bigger bottle, like.
Right. Okay, so
it's so annoying.
I know it is annoying, and I even have that issue too, and so does my husband. And we try our best to make it even, but sometimes it just doesn't work, because depending on how much you put on your hands when you're working it in and stuff. With this, the sunscreen, I always end up having more sunscreen.
Right.
Only because you only use this, pretty much once, right? Whereas you use everything else that morning and night.
Right.
But you're supposed to be applying sunscreen every 2 hours.
Oh, well, you're out in the sun, right? I mean, like, you're not going to put it over your makeup.
Right.
Yeah.
So, so that is one of the reasons. But you can use this, the sunscreen for other parts, like, your neck, because I always forget to put it down here and stuff. So that is one of the tips. We do sell everything separate too. It's just that when you buy it in a set, there is a discount.
Yeah, it's so much more beneficial to buy in a set.
It is, and I really can't tell you.
All right, well, that's the truth. That's the truth.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I did find out. You mentioned your husband. I actually found out my husband John was using the products as well.
Oh, well, that's why I was like,
And I'm like, mother bleeper, that's why my products are going down so fast.
Well,
He's been using it, and he freaking loves it.
Oh,
So
that's awesome.
it's I mean, he might need a whole
Yeah.
other thing, but you know what? We're one big family, so why not use my products as well?
Yeah, and that's the thing is that this isn't just for women.
Yeah.
It's for men, like anyone that has skin.
Good to know, yeah.
So, I mean, and everyone, even men have skin concerns. And it's funny because a lot of guys won't come out and say it, but then you know that they're like looking at themselves in the mirror.
Yeah,
They're
like,
I see a little wrinkle here, you know, and you're like, okay.
Any age can use this, or is there a recommendation?
It's a recommend for this. I would say recommendation is probably over 18.
Okay.
Most of our products is just for adults in that sense, except for the sensitive skin line, which is the green line, and I use that on my kids. So so because it's a gentle cleanser, because it's for people with sensitive skin, so there's less active ingredients as far as something that will make I guess like it's not as strong.
Yeah.
Right. Because their skin is much more sensitive.
Well, sure. Yeah, they're still growing. Okay.
But the acne line, we do have teenagers that use it. So it's up to the parents, I guess, and we're not doctors or anything. So
And
we
listen,
can't really,
are you gonna pay for that?
yeah. Some do.
Kid, you go to the drugstore.
Exactly.
All right. Again, how much is this?
So this is $171,
Okay.
and I'm offering a gift. So if you guys do decide, yes, to become one of my customers, then you're gonna get a goodie bag of skincare
Nice.
stuff. Yeah.
Tell everyone where to go, and actually at the end of this video, our videographer Vanessa Garcia, she will put the information at the end of the video so you guys can purchase it and get a hold of Vivian. Again, what's the website?
It's VivianRF.com. VIVIAN RF for RodanandFields.com.
Oh,
so
very
super
good.
simple.
You're a consultant. Like, what's your?
Yes. So I started off with Rodan and Fields just because I wanted to earn a little bit of side income and just like the company just seems so great.
Your side hustle.
Yeah, totally. But I do work full time. I have 3 daughters.
Nice.
And I do this in when I'm at softball practice, which is huge in our family. And it's been awesome. I mean, I'm looking to build my team.
Oh,
so
good for you. Are you glad you reached out to me?
I am actually. It was great to hear back from you.
Oh,
and
very nice.
Yeah, especially when you said like, oh, even though you said it didn't work.
Yeah, the first one didn't work for me.
know, I
The
was a
first
little
line did
bummed.
not work for me.
And then you're like, but I want to try because I believe in the company.
Yeah.
I recognize the name.
Yeah.
And so, and here we are. That's
All right.
so awesome.
One more time, the website.
It's VivianRF.com.
All right, you guys. Well, there you go. This worked for me. Maybe it worked for you. It could work
I hope
for you.
so. Yes.
And
We have other
contact
stuff.
this fraud. All right. Thanks for joining me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining me for Uzie's Reviewzies. We'll see you again. Thank you.